the Crane Room for your lunch and dinner rendezvous. You'll enjoy their pleasant atmosphere. The Crane Room takes pride in their wide variety menu. Appetizers, sandwiches, soups, salads, entrees, pasta, and the best burgers in town. Newcastle's best selection of domestic, import, and craft beers from around the world, and the Crane Room features a 35-tap draft system. Ask about their daily specials that will please you every time. The Crane Room is located at 3009 Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. Call 724-656-1553.
Joshua Son Rehabilitation Center. From the moment you arrive, you know that you're in the right place. Dr. John Wrightson listens first. He pays attention to detail and then makes the determination. Joshua Son Rehabilitation. We make the pain go away.
Everyone goes to Pizza Joe's, and you've heard that friendly slogan for many years, and it's just as true today as it was when you first heard it. Watch the game right here on NCTV45 and then head over to Pizza Joe's. Pizza Joe's provided a grant for this podcast. Yeah, they have many great locations: State Street, Highland Avenue, Croton, and Shenango. It's your local pizza place. Everyone goes to Pizza Joe's. We have a great relationship with Main Street Clothiers and Custom Tailors in downtown Newcastle at 210 East Washington Street. And whenever you watch Focus NC, my wardrobe is furnished by Main Street Clothiers and Custom Tailors. Magisterial District Judge Melissa A. Amoti announces her candidacy for Judge of the Court of Common Pleas for the 53rd Judicial District. A lifelong resident of Lawrence County with 15 years of judicial experience, Judge Amoti is the only candidate with judicial experience running for this position. Because of her experience, Judge Amoti has a unique understanding of the issues and concerns of families, schools, and businesses throughout our county. Judge Amoti is a proud graduate of Newcastle High School. She attended the University of Pittsburgh, graduating cum laude, and obtained her law degree from Duquesne University School of Law. She passed the bar in Pennsylvania and New Jersey. Judge Amoti respectfully asks for your vote for Judge of the Court of Common Pleas in the May 2015 primary election. She hopes to be a candidate on the Republican and Democratic ticket. The only judge running for judge. Paid for by the committee to elect Amoti for judge.
Don't lie around like the winter snow.
Bring it to NCTV45.
Hi, how you doing? I'm Norm from Krazy Car Restoration, and I'm here to give you a little update on what we're doing with the 1980 Trans Am build that we're doing on NCTV45. Basically, we are building this car, and we are going to donate its proceeds, whether we sell it at a car show in downtown Newcastle or we take it to the auction and sell it, to the Lawrence County Drug Task Force to fight drugs in our area. Okay? Lawrence County and surrounding areas. Wherever it can be dealt with, that's what we want to do right now. We have a lot of people involved with this. When I brought up the idea of doing this, so many people just jumped on board with it, and they thought it was a great idea. Unfortunately, this drug problem that we have in Lawrence County didn't get here overnight. It slowly progressed, and the reason it got this bad is because most people just turned their backs and said they didn't want to get involved. The car cruise that we're going to have in downtown Newcastle is going to be called Krazy Car Come Together Cruise. And basically is all the businesses in Lawrence County coming together to build this car and sell it so we can have more money to fight the problem that we have at hand. Okay, at this point right now, I mean, if anybody wants to ever get involved with it, all they got to do is just call us down here at Auto Repair and Krazy Car Restoration, and we'll be more than happy to put you on board. I'd like to take time to thank everybody that has helped out so far, and I know there's going to be more people that's wanting to help out because I get phone calls every day. The thing is, maybe someday we can leave our doors unlocked again without fearing somebody crashing through it to try to rob us, to get money for drugs. The sooner we get these drugs off the street, the better off we're going to be. I got to give credit to Josh Lamacusa, District Attorney, and Bobby Salem, the Mayor, and City Council. They've all been working all together to try to get this problem solved, but unfortunately they can't do it all by themselves. One person can't do it by themselves, one little organization. Everybody's got to come together and fight this problem together. And they've been doing everything in their power, putting ads in the paper, everything else to try to get participation, everybody to help. Well, this is another way to bring awareness to it. And I hope by me filling you in on what we're doing with this build and what we're doing with this car, everybody understands this is all a non-profit deal. And whatever everybody does, they're doing it because they want to do it, not because they have to do it or anything like that. The thing is, they're doing something to fight the drug problem in Lawrence County and the surrounding areas. And if you can help out, that'd be more than happy. But at this point right now, we're going to continue building this, and we're going to have a car show in downtown Newcastle the first of summer, and I hope you can attend. Thank you very much.
The Beanery Depot and Deli. Coffee, made-to-order subs, snacks, and more. Meatball sandwiches, fresh and hot. Pepperoni rolls, fish sandwiches, chicken, milkshakes. The Beanery Deli. When you're hungry for something special, and it won't cost you a lot of beans. Let's talk with Norm.
We're with
Norm Lutton.
Norm. You're the owner of Krazy Car Restoration. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, it's a new company we're opening up. Originally, we was Lutton Auto Repair, and we're adding on a little bit. And we're trying to bring out some custom cars for people somewhere in between the $5,000 and $20,000 range, what people can actually afford today. Anymore, you know, all these cars are so expensive. We're just trying to make ends meet for other people.
That sounds great now.
But I've been fixing cars for over 35 years.
That's great.
So when you have a repair, big or small, call Norm.
Well, it's April 10th. We're getting closer to our deadline of getting the car done. We're going up to Stasco's radiator now, and we're going to pick up the radiator and the condenser. He said he had it ready. He had to re-core it. I can't wait to see it. I'm sure we're going to be real happy with this product. He's in this little building here. We was here once before when we dropped it off. This is a small little building, but he gets a lot done in here. Let's pull in and see what he's got to offer. He called me yesterday and told me it was ready. Well, let's see what he's got going. Hey, Steve, you here? Yep. Let me get that radiator. Okay. What's up, big guy? How are you? This is Steve Stasko. He owns Stasko's Radiator up here on Highland Avenue in Newcastle on the north side of town. He was nice enough to do the condenser and the radiator for us. It turned out beautiful. I mean, it's hard to believe that this was a used unit. And he reconditioned it all. I think he did a heck of a job on it. And what did you do with the radiator here, Steve?
We record the radiator.
Alright. I think he did a heck of a job there. Did you put a new petcock in this too?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my God, look at this old oh my.
Gee, this was your whole core out of that radiator. It was starting to fall apart, the fins were deteriorating, it was badly plugged up.
Oh my.
It wouldn't have taken a rod out, because if I'd have rotted it out with the fins all falling apart like that, there's a chance it'll come through the sides of the tube.
Now when you're saying rotted out, you mean shoving a rod down through the
Right,
tubes
we have-
and cleaning them out like rotering them?
We have different size rods. We literally take them and shove them the whole way down through till it pops out the other side. You have to take one tank off.
From the looks of the corrosion in that here, it looks like that rod probably would have just poked right through the
There's
sides.
a good chance it would have, yeah. Especially in this area right here. The fins are what support the tubes, and if the dirt has nowhere to go, it pushes out the sides.
This type of work it isn't as common as it used to be for these style radiators, are they? It's
No,
mostly
no,
for the
everything's-
bigger trucks that you do them now.
Right. Most of your automotive radiators anymore are plastic and aluminum.
Right.
You can still rod them out. You can still repair them if they're facially damaged. If they start to leak up to the header, they're junk.
Replace them.
Right.
I tell you what, I think you've done a spectacular job on this, and I'm really happy
You
you
said
did
you
it.
wanted to keep it original. It's got all the original tags back on it. I had the core made to resemble the original core, the OEM core with the side rails.
These are the original tags on there. They came with the car when it was manufactured, and he installed them back on there. That way there, it brings all the originality back to the car. And like we said, we're trying to bring this car back as original as we possibly can. And I think you've done a splendid job on this. And I thank you very much. Well, okay, let's get these loaded up and get them back down to the shop. Oh, we did get rad support back from Aero Coating. Cody did it down there. He turned around, he powder coated that and the inner fender wells, and he's going to be powder coating some of the other parts on the car too. And I'll tell you what you did on this radiator is going to blend in with that just perfect.
Good.
Thank you very much, Steve. Right now we're working on the rear end. It's a 308 Posi-Track rear end. I've already changed the front seal up here. It had some seepage coming out of it, so I changed all that up there and put the new seal in. The old seal was shot. I've taken the brakes all off. I got the brakes right here, if you'll notice. Wheel cylinders and also the other emergency brake cables. I got the other side done over there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to pull the axles out of this, and we're going to show you how we do that. I've kind of got it all set up here for you. And what we're going to do, there's a pin right here. If you'll take note, it's like a bolt. There's a pin here and a bolt that goes to it that holds it in. Now this pin here comes out. Okay, we set it off to the side. Then we kind of tilt this a little bit. Well, we'll go the other way. And we'll push the pin up out. Now this pin goes through the gears right here. You'll see them. Okay, these are the planetary gears. This here would be the ring, and in front would be the pinion. The gears, there's another set of worm gears up there that runs this. This spring in here actually holds these two gears in here out to the clutches, which makes it a Posi-Track, which they're pretty, got a lot of tension on there, but when you go around the bend, these clutches will allow the rear end to slip back and forth, which gives it a little bit of a minimum slip there. It's a minimum slip Posi-Track. They call this a short track rear end. It's probably one of the best that GM ever made. And there's a clip in here which I've already removed, and it slides down in there to hold the axle in. Now when I get the axle out, I'll show you how this clip works. once you get the clip out, you got to take the pin out to get the clip out. You pull the axle out, and if you'll take note here, this clip holds it inside. That's all it is, and once you pull the axle back, the pin comes down, and it don't allow the axle to move, and this here goes into a slot, and that's what locks the axle in, and that's about all that actually holds it in. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and remove this seal out of here and replace the seal. We're going to do the new wheel cylinders for it, brakes, hardware kit, make sure the adjusters are working, put brand new emergency brake cables on it, and we're going to go ahead and paint this all up. We're not going to paint it today, we're just going to get it all assembled. Tomorrow we're doing most of the painting. If you'll take note, we have a lot of the other parts laying around here on the floor. We already have the spindles done for the front suspension there. And those are the drums. I've already turned them drums down. They're going to be painted the same as this red here. And we'll start assembling it. When we got the lower control arms back from the sandblasters, we found out that they wasn't in satisfactory condition. So we're going to go ahead and replace those. But the upper control arms are all there, and we're waiting on the bushings for it. And we'll go ahead and assemble them. But we'll paint all that up before we go ahead and assemble the bushings and new ball joints in it. And like I said, there's the leaf springs over there. There's the bumpers for the car, the drive shaft. We're going to get all this stuff painted up tomorrow. We're going to get everything set up today. And after we get that all done, we're going to take a little time off, go sit down and watch some TV or something. But and we'll come back tomorrow when we get everything ready to go.
They look like you should be able to find them in a lot of the bigger, more expensive department stores.
Our scarves, our shrugs, and our Say No More shirts are exclusive to Inspire Tees. We want to give you apparel that is pretty, sexy, flirty, and makes you look like the woman you are meant to be.
Hi friends, I'm Gary West, and whether you find Augustine's Pizza at your local grocery store or at their restaurant in Newcastle, the folks at Augustine's Pizza hope that their pizza is always your first choice for any and all occasions. It's the China Banquet in Newcastle for a tempting, mouth-watering buffet that you'll enjoy every time. China Banquet is open Sunday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. and Friday and Saturday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call for takeout or eat in their pleasant surroundings. China Banquet is located at 102 North Jefferson Street in Newcastle. Call 724-658-7777. That's 724-658-7777.
The Globe Leader, your hometown newspaper since 1880. Go to nwglobe.com to read fascinating articles. If you know someone who would enjoy this amazing publication as much as you do, why not give them a gift subscription? I'm excited about getting this into the homes of as many people as possible. Please send their email address and we'll do the rest. Call 724-946-8098. That's the Globe Leader, your hometown newspaper since 1880.
Don't lie around like the winter snow.
Bring in the NCTV45.